My name is Gina, and I would like to officially welcome you to Season Beauties. If this is your first time visiting with us on today, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so very much. Your girl really does appreciate it. Either way, if you are currently not subscribed, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Become a part of the Season Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you, and there is more than enough room on this family tree just for you. Now, our video on today, we are reviewing, creating, and giving a first impression of our October IPSY Glam Bag Plus. And I had to hurry up and do this one because I was so surprised. My November IPSY just came in. So I wanted to hurry up and make sure that I got this out to you, but got it to you in a quality manner. So let's just talk about this month's IPSY Glam Bag Plus. It was called Your Magic, and they gave us this bag right here. This is what the Glam Bag Plus bag looked like, and the products were amazing. Now, as usual, we're only going to talk about right now the products that we will not be showing in the video but have been used. Now, this is the only one this month that we did not use. Now, this is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion, and this I absolutely love. I have several bottles, tubes of this. Now, the biggest issue that I have is I wish I had a light where I could actually shine it through here so you could see that this tube, although this is full size, the product only comes to right here in the tube. That's it. But a little goes a long way. So this one is the first item in the October IPSY Glam Bag Plus, and the only item that we did not use in creating this look. And there are a few other products that we used that were not included in the box. Like to create this lip, you'll see what I kind of came up with in order to get that done. And of course our blush and the mascara. Fantastic eyeliner. I'm telling you, the eyeliner was amazing, okay? So, if you would like to hear more about those products, see how this look was created, please continue to watch. The first item that we'll be using is our Dulce Freematic Eyeshadow Pro Palette. I love this palette. This is the first time I've ever used it, but I love it because this has magnetic eyeshadow pans. So as you hit pan and time to change over, you can do them one at a time and constantly replace shadows that you use, or just add a new one if you'd like. Now, the first shade that we are using is the shade Hannah, and this we will be using all over the entire lid. I love the pigmentation of it, and I love the ease of use. The second shade that we're using is Amanda, and this is for just under the brows at the brow bone. It's a nice, not quite white shade, but it's like a tan shade, which is fantastic. Then we will be using the shade Gigi for the outer V, and we're going to do this on an angle. Then after we continue to blend it out on an angle, we'll take it up just below the brow and just above the socket. So that this will be our darker shade that allows us to get some depth to our look. Then after that shade, we will switch over to the shade Courtney. And that one we will also work with at an angle. And in addition to that, we will go up and under the socket, just under where we used the shade Amanda. Okay? See, I just love that. It just moves so easily. It's no tugging, and it could be the fact that it's a good brush too, but I love the color. The shade looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And I apologize if the lights are too bright so that you can't really get the full gist of it. These are brand new and I'm still working with them. So just bear with me a little bit longer. Okay? Then, after we finish with the shade Courtney, we are going to transition over to the second palette that was included in our IPSY Glam Bag Plus for the month of October. Now, as I stated, this is the Jules Smith Beauty Palette, and the shades that we are using are Peace Out, okay? And that one is this amethyst color, and they're saying, based on the information on the box, amethyst properties are healing, reduces stress, encourages inner strength and peace. Then from that one, we will move on to the shade Wise Guy. And Wise Guy is considered a smoky quartz look, okay? And these of the quartz are wisdom, justice, compassion, healing, courage, and positivity. Now, I do like this palette. It is full of nicely pigmented shadows as well. I have to tell you, I am learning to really appreciate. I apologize for the helicopter. I apologize. I'm really learning to appreciate the different types of formulations available nowadays. Now, as you see, this is a larger palette. This one, I'm sorry, this is a larger pan. And of course, this one was magnetic and removable. This is in the shade Solstice. And this one came from the Dulce palette that we started off with, and we use this as our brow bone highlight, and we will be revisiting this again a little bit later on. Okay, now we're just brushing off the banana powder that we used in case there was any fallout, and also to set under the eye. Now we're moving on to the Araceli Ojos Perfectos Gel Pencil Eyeliner Duo, and it came with a sharpener. So the very first one that we used is in the shade Chocolate. Now these are gel liners, which I must admit I did enjoy working with. Like I said, there was no tug, and it worked out really nicely. The pigmentation is great. And then we went back in with Hannah and set it. Okay. Kind of smoke it out a little bit. Then after this, we will move to our translucent setting. Oh, no. Now we moved from there to our highlighter, which is the shade Solstice that we talked about previously, and we kind of blended it out throughout the face, not to add too much shimmeriness, but just strategically placed, and to also buff out around the brow. Now we will use the Tarte Shape Tape Translucent Powder, and this is also a setting powder, and it's in the shade Tan Deep. Now I have to tell you, I loved this shade. It was almost perfect. It felt very nice going on, and we set all of our makeup, which is helping us now that we seem to be wearing masks so much. Okay, so it helps to keep the makeup from ending up all over our masks. Then we move to the second liner, which we used for our lip liner, and this one is in the shade Cinnamon. And then I used another lipstick in a nude shade and a little bit of lip gloss over top so that we could put together. So how's that? Turned out very well. I'm very pleased with how it looks. Now this is what the final look is, with and without my glasses on. I'd just like to say I thank you so much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we reviewed and created this look using the products out of our IPSY GLAM bag plus for the month of October. Now I also want to remind you, do not forget to enter the giveaway. Time is winding up. And remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.